Let's take a look out there. We've got something that I want to talk about, and it's the sturgeon full moon. I don't know if you checked it out this morning. It was absolutely beautiful. Not quite full this morning, but tonight it'll peak at 11:18, sturgeon full moon. Now, here's the problem. You know, usually when we have some kind of celestial event, we usually have cloud cover, and we will. We will have some clouds, and that will interfere. But either way, the sturgeon full moon, it's named after that giant fish that lives in the Great Lakes states, and this time of the year, readily caught and this part of the summer. But one thing that you didn't know probably is that the sturgeon can live up to 150 years. Yeah, that's a long living fish there in the Great Lakes. All right, KENS 5 weather impact alert. Temperatures today will top out at about 102, which is near 103. And I think the heat index is going to be near 106. So make sure and take it easy. It is going to be a hot day. Hydrate up, find the shade, find the air conditioner. Here's where the heat is. Where you need the AC, from Austin to San Antonio to Pleasanton and then eastward, many counties in that heat advisory, and that is until 7 o'clock this evening. All right, outside, here's what you can expect for today, about 102, and that's 70 degrees above average. Record high is 106, and that was set back in 2011. And this is about 3 or 4 days in a row that we've had low temperatures back in 1891, 62 degrees low temperature. And we haven't picked up any rain this month, but today we do have a chance. After about 4 o'clock, we've got about a 30% chance of picking up a thunderstorm. The heat index today, again, around 106. UV is going to be around 10, so need the sunscreen. Here's where that stationary frontal boundary is. It is kind of slow moving, won't make its way through the area, but you can see what's happening here. These showers and storms are weakening as they approach Houston, but right in this zone later on, let's say the hill country, thunderstorms will develop and they'll move southward. And again, because it's going to be so hot this afternoon, some of those will have some gusty winds. Dallas-Fort Worth right around 100, and the deep south temperatures there mainly in the upper 80s, close to 90. The subtropical ridge that's been really find a home there in New Mexico, it is going to weaken just enough that some of these disturbances will come around. This is a pretty good disturbance right here in the Panhandle, and the timing is going to be just about right with that stationary frontal boundary that at least some thunderstorms will develop later on. Tomorrow, I'd give it a 10 to 20% chance, and then the high starts moving back to the east over Texas, and so you can forget about rain this weekend. There is an indication that an inverted trough may develop and then may move close to us by midweek. I'm going to hold off on that right now because computer models are kind of all over the place, but that's a possibility that could bring us some rain mid next week. All right, high today right around 102. Notice the thunderstorms developing with the heating of the day, and during that eclipse, yeah, I think we're going to have some cloud cover. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. Heat index values today again around 106. Molds 500 and moderate. Tonight, about a 30% chance of picking up a shower or thunder shower. And then tomorrow, maybe more like a 10 to 20% chance, high 100. Over the weekend, high temperatures close to 100 in the upper 90s. And Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, high temperatures also in the upper 90s. Okay.